Oh, well, hey there. How is everybody? Happy day and greetings, Earthlings. So, we're going to get into some cool Blade news. Thank goodness. Thank goodness we got some Blade news. And even though it tickles my inner child, but I doubt it's true, who knows? It could be cool. But, before we get into that, I do want to say thanks again for everybody who's subscribing to the show. Of course, I have a podcast as well, but this is, some fun stuff that I do where I do reaction videos and, we talk news that's geek related, stuff that I don't typically talk about on my podcast. So there's other stuff I talk about on my podcast, but if you want to support the channel, you could visit my website, thebarard.com. I have tons of cool merchandise, t-shirts, cups, hats, all that good jazz. Notebooks, if you want to stay motivated, write some shit down. But thebarard.com, links in the bio for all that. But it looks like Wesley Snipes' Blade may fight Mahershala Ali in the MCU. I'm probably butchering his first name. I always do that. But according to them, it continues to read, Blade is about to be rebooted by the MCU, which of course we know from Ali. But Wesley Snipes, who played the part across the 90s and the 2000s, which of course, let's stop right there. I loved Blade. I thought the first one obviously was just iconic, epic, just absolutely incredible. The second one, it was pretty good. It was dark. It was cool. And then of course, Blade 3, we all know. The only good part about that was Ryan Reynolds. That was a little campy and cheesy, so wasn't a fan. Overall, for its time, it was a comic book movie. A lot of people didn't think it was, but Blade's just a great character, so I'm finally glad that, I'm glad rather that they're going to get this thing going again. So let's go back to this article. So of course, the article continues to read that luckily the MCU is about to blow the doors off the multiverse, which gives Snipes the perfect opportunity to suit up as Blade again. Last month, we brought you the news that Marvel is eyeing up the star cameo and its iconic character in an upcoming project. Now, reliable sources, the same as it said, Don Cheadle's Armor War series, before that was announced, supply us with a bit of information. So let's go ahead and read what this says. We've been told that Kevin Feige is considering having Snipes' Blade crossover from his universe to not just encounter Ali's version, but also fight with him. We still don't know where exactly this could happen, as this is just a theory at the moment. It is unclear, and then it continues to read yada, yada, yada. Of course, the reboot has not filmed anything, nor has it, started production or even came out with a release date. So, all this is speculation and rumor, but it is kind of fun to talk about it. And I think, if you go back to all this stuff about the multiverse, I think 5 years ago, Tom Holland and rebooted Spider-Man, and we got a great Spider-Man in all these movies. We never thought in a million years that we'd be even discussing the idea of Tobey Maguire coming back as Spider-Man. So, and who knows? That could still be a rumor as well. There's a lot of speculation around that since we haven't even received a teaser trailer or anything like that. But it is fun to talk about. I think Wesley Snipes deserves to be in this. If not, I think it could be kind of fun where maybe he can be, an older, wiser version in the Blade reboot, and he won't be Blade, but maybe if he's in the film, it'll be kind of like a tip to the cap, because he was just so great for that character. It was just great to see him in Blade. So hopefully this is true, and it does happen. More to come.